stipulated in the SABU constitution. So if you do something that is wrong, then the constitution itself is going to penalize you. Yeah.
Yes, as we are almost coming to an end of this SABU panel today, there are students out
together with the government to bring back the SABU feeding program.
Okay, I think that when you have a good relationship with the students as a leader, the students are going to be, they're going to view or see you as a person who is approachable. And when you're approachable, they're not going to get scared to come and talk to come and talk about some of their personal problems, such as maybe starving. And when I think we will create a time where they can come and approach maybe me or any other leader and tell us the problems they are having. If they're starving, I think our school is big enough and they can accommodate feeding. I know they're not going to be that large, they're not going to be that many. So I think as a school, when we work with the administration and maybe other leaders, we will be able to feed them in the cafeteria.
I'm trying to imagine a student doesn't have 30 bob to buy something to eat out there. Then in the cafeteria, you're going to charge this student 150 per meal. Is that really fair?
It is not fair, and I think we're going to work to ensure that we're going to subsidize that amount to maybe to those students who are maybe living outside. When they want to come and eat in our cafeteria, we're going to make sure that the amount being charged is very, like, they can accommodate the
how are you going to convince this the people in charge? Because I know initially it was 100 bob, it went to 110, and now we are talking about 150. Maybe next semester it may even go to 200 bob. I mean, what are these steps you're going to take to make sure that this the charges for meals in the cafeteria, especially for students in the off campus, are catered for?
Okay, I think these people are human and they know and they understand. When you talk to them and make them understand, they're going to understand. I believe that they're going to understand, and I'm sure they're going to work on it, and I'm sure that they're going to make sure that the price that will be placed there will be affordable to everyone. It's a matter of negotiating and agreeing. Yeah.
So to reply with the students
The same question
about the fee they charge for the food. Okay, so yeah, 150 is a lot of money, and if elected, we will work together with the government. We will liaise with the appropriate offices of the university to, I know a lot of funds, we have a lot of sources. There is farm, and with there's income. We have a lot of income, and with that, I'm sure that the school can provide for these students who they can provide for enough food to ensure that those students who also come to buy food in the school cafeteria get. And so the amount will not be 150. Maybe it will be reduced to 100 like before.
In the previous government, they equally tried to reduce the prices of the food for the off-campus students. They failed. What do you think their weaknesses were, and how different are you going to convince the administration?
If elected, I am sure we will come up with a way to still try, because these students elected us to serve them, and so we will still try. We won't give up because the previous governments did not make it.
Okay, thank you. Coming to the end of the interview, what are some
is based on to ensure that there's equity when it comes to gender. There should not be gender biasness when it comes to student work program. All students should be should be considered equally, both male and female. And also the students
maybe to be, the leaders who will come after me will even be proud and say that they will want to work just the way this person did. And I think I'll just want to major on the maybe people with special interest to ensure that their role served well. When we talk about gender, there is gender equity, and I think just work on what is expected of me, represent the students well, defend them, and do everything that is expected. Yeah.
Thank you. In that camera there, I want you to look at it and talk to your voter. It is your time.
Once again, my name is Aska Jerotich, aspiring for the CCS Gender and Special Interest. I am asking for your support, for your votes. Don't vote in Aska, but vote in a servant who will work tirelessly. I believe that I have the energy to serve all of you equally, both the male and the female. I promise that if elected, there will be no biasness. All of you will feel represented well, and at the end, we will all be happy. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. I think I'll tell them that the power is within them and the power is on their hands. So they're the ones who are going to decide who their leader is going to be. So I'll tell them that vote in a leader who is willing, a leader who is ready, and a leader who is able to help them achieve greater things in someone who is going to bring impact in their lives. So I'll ask them to support, and if they get the chance to be the delegates, to vote for me, because I'm sure I'm going to ensure that I work tirelessly and ensure that everyone is served well and defended as expected. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you have seen and you have heard your leaders, the ball is in your court. Whoever you vote for, let us hope it is the best choice. Tomorrow we meet, same time, same place. Tomorrow, what interviews are we having, Brian?
I'm telling you, tomorrow no one can afford to miss. Hot, served hot, I'm telling you. But for now, we can just say that it has been a nice experience with these guys, yes. And we really want to wish you all the best. Remember, on Tuesday is the day when we are going to decide, the comrades are going to decide who is going to be the next CS Gender and Special Interests. We believe that you have already talked to them and they are convinced. So, well, good night, my viewers. I'm Brian Osieku. Good night.
Adios. Keep watching Baraton TV. I am Atieno Ashley.